Hello everybody, I hope you are doing well. Hello once again. So this is the second part of our lesson. As you can see clearly, the title is about comparative adjectives. So comparative adjectives. Comparative, the verb is to compare, and adjectives, we use them to compare two things or two people. So in this lesson, we're going to see the types of adjectives and all that is related to comparative adjectives. So we have one, two, three. One, look at the way we compare things. Uh, okay, we have there two hotels. The first one is or costs £100 per night, and the second one is £50 per night. So the sentence we have there, the Plaza Hotel is cheaper than the Excelsior. I don't know, okay, that. So cheaper than. The adjective is cheap, and when we want to compare two things or two people, we add er, and of course then is very obligatory. Uh, the second, the Excelsior Hotel is bigger than the Plaza. Bigger, the adjective is big, and we double G and we add er, and of course then is also again very obligatory. So when do we double the letter? When we have consonant, vowel, consonant. So B is consonant, I is vowel, and G is consonant. So we double G. It's the same thing for example, hot. So H is consonant, O is vowel, and T is consonant. So when we want to compare two things or two people, for example, Faz is hotter than Ifran. So the T must be doubled. Okay, the third sentence, the Excelsior is more expensive than the Plaza. So more expensive than. This is a second type of adjectives, which is long adjectives. Okay, before I speak about long adjectives, I'd like to make a remark about short adjectives. Short adjectives, the form or the rule is adjective plus er plus than. But for long adjectives, we make for the form more plus adjective plus than. We don't add the er, or we don't add er for the adjective. We cannot say the Excelsior is more expensive than the Plaza. No. So the Excelsior is more expensive than the Plaza. For example, Porsche is more expensive than Fiat. Just an example. Or a big villa is more comfortable than a tent. Okay. So more plus adjective plus than. The last sentence is the Plaza Hotel is smaller than the Excelsior. So smaller, again, double. So this is short adjective, small plus er plus than. 2. Cheaper and more expensive are comparative adjectives. We form them like this. Short adjectives, one syllable. Adjectives we have there, old, the comparative older, long, longer, nice, nicer, new, newer, slow, slower, fat, fatter, hot, hotter, big, bigger. So for the last three adjectives, fat, F is consonant, A vowel, T consonant. So we double fat, fatter, we double the T, and it becomes double T. Hot, I told you this before, and the big also, it's very clear. Long adjectives, two syllables or more. Adjectives, comparative. Famous, more famous. Difficult, more difficult. Careful, more careful. Expensive, more expensive. Adjectives ending with Y, happy, happier, hungry, hungrier. So this is for the adjectives which end with Y. So we remove Y and we add I and we add er. The last type of adjectives, which is irregular adjectives. Good, it becomes better. Bad, worse. So for example, Colombia is worse than I don't know than okay, Colombia or okay, let's forget about Colombia. For example, Morocco is worse than France. It's okay. Morocco is bad, and also France is bad. But when we compare to okay the two countries, of course Morocco is worse than France. Good, better. For example, America is good, and also Belgium is good. But when we compare the two countries, of course, America is better than Belgium. Another adjective which is not included here is far. Far. The comparative of far is farther or further. Okay. For example, Rabat is far, but Casablanca is farther or further. So when we compare Casablanca with Rabat from the point speaking about Fez or Meknes, for example, Casablanca is farther or further than Rabat. The last part, 3, to compare things, we use comparative adjectives plus than. Tom is richer than Paul. Paris is more beautiful than London. My new car is better than my old one. To recapitulate in brief, we have three types of adjectives: short adjectives, adjective plus er. And when we have consonant, vowel, consonant, we double the last letter, like in hot. Plus then. For long adjectives, more plus adjective plus then. And for irregular adjectives, we have only three irregular adjectives. Good, it becomes better. Bad, it becomes worse. And far, it becomes farther. Of course, plus then. So this is the lesson in brief. Okay. I think we have seen and we have studied this course. This is just a general revision. So we move to the part of the exercises. Exercise 1 says complete the sentences with the comparative form of the adjectives in brackets. 1. Your car is faster than mine. 2. The adjective we have is old. 3. The adjective is cheap. 4. The adjective is expensive. 5. Hot. 6. Good. 7. Happy. 8. Beautiful. 9. Safe. Exercise 2. Look at the pictures and write comparative sentences. We're going to have particular and pay attention to the pictures and try to make comparison. Exercise 3. Read the sentences, then write 2 sentences to compare the information. So we're going. The sentence is divided into 2 parts, and you are going to use the adjective to combine the 2 sentences. Exercise 4, and finally, write some examples of your own. So this has to do with always the last exercise 4 or the last exercise which has to do with your own capacities and your own information. So we have only these 4 exercises. I think they are a piece of cake. I wish you very good luck with that. Okay, thank you very much for paying attention. I hope it's very clear and clean. Okay, the lesson for you. As usual, if you've got any question or remarks or suggestions, you are most welcome to contact me at any time you want. Please try to concentrate on your lessons. And as I always tell you, this is a time we should benefit from. Because later we are going to come back to our normal life, and we are going to wish to have this time, but we will not have it. Please try to benefit the maximum. Try to benefit as maximum as you want, as you can. Sorry. Good luck again.